Hi there, it's Professor Liam talking to you today about how the Fed and the federal government create money and disperse it so that it goes through the economy sort of seamlessly. So the government has created a federal solution to this issue for about 100 years, maybe a little bit more than that. And basically, there are two prongs. There's a fiscal policy prong that's done by the president and Congress. And we've looked at vidette discussion of this before. So today we want to look at monetary policy, and this is unelected bureaucrats who are making important decisions about the economy. And what it leads us to is that sometimes it's nice for the people who make important economic decisions to not be subject to election and re-election. So sit back, we're going to talk about monetary policy in this vidette and the Fed's new dual mandate, where it charges itself with creating and maintaining price stability and maximizing employment. Take care.
Let's take a deeper dive into how the Federal Reserve operates. The Federal Reserve targets the federal funds rate. This is the primary way it tries to keep the economy rolling at a strong and managed pace. When it targets the federal funds rate, which is often considered the Federal Reserve's policy rate, the way it does this is through its four tools. The primary tool is the interest on reserve balances. This is the amount that member banks are paid for keeping reserves on deposit at the Fed. There's also a discount rate. This discount rate is the amount that the Fed actually charges when it loans money to member banks, if that lending is direct. A third rate that it administers rather than controls is the ONRRP, which is sometimes called the Overnight Reverse Repurchase Agreements market. Finally, the fourth tool is not a rate at all. This is called open market operations. At one time, it was the primary method the Fed used to conduct monetary policy, but no longer. In this case, the Fed buys government securities, or it sells some of the vast securities that it actually holds. But how was the Fed created? Well, the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 created it. At that point, the country had gone 70 years without a central bank. This act established the 12 independent reserve banks. It proclaimed Fed independence.